Good morning, everybody. It's Nimrod back again with another episode of Oxygen Not Included, the Uncomfortable Friends Edition. This episode, as you can see, we can zoom out just a little bit farther. I did download a mod. I was going to try to do this mod free, but I want to be able to see everything as we progress through. So, when we left off last time, we started our massive dig down and started placing our ladders. We did finish our aqua tuner, which is currently up to 10 degrees in water right there. And our ethanol going through comes out at negative 25, comes back at negative 27. So we're gaining heat somewhere right in here. Most of the ethanol in the tank is negative 25.2. So this guy is not actually kicking in. But if we come up here and take a look at the ethanol, it doesn't freeze till negative 114. Sleet wheat's good to negative 55. So I may push this down just a little bit more just to get that aqua tuner working. Other things we might do is we are filled up on dupes at the moment. We do have our little gym going, set to a lower priority, and we did get our full spawn working and gutted out the area where the previous one was. I do want to make sure we do have water going through there, so we need to figure out what we're going to put in here. I'm not really sure what just yet. Also, water tanks are doing amazing, just like we thought they would be. Ethanol is being supplied, and I would like to potentially drop some more ethanol in there. So I'm going to turn you off, and we are going to come in here to plumbing, bottle emptier. Actually, no, we're going to place it a little bit different, right there. And I want a mesh tile right there next to it. Or would it be easier just to put a bottle emptier? No, not really. So we're gonna let them get going. Probably gonna do a time lapse of all of this getting dug up, as long as we can not run into issues. So we're gonna start out by going through skills like normal. You have exosuit training, so we're gonna start working on super hard digging. Your morale's not good enough. American government, welcome to construction level 2. Frankie, Lucifer, throw you towards piloting. Death Eater, we're gonna improve your carrying. Dexter, plumbing and carrying. Maestro, we're gonna keep you going towards suit sustainability for right now. We do have enough super hard diggers. We will get more. We do need more. For right now, Narciso Finn's good. Incendian, exosuit training. Thank you. Vuvic, field research just so you gain more HP or XP. And then once they get this little guy built up, we'll switch that over to ethanol and start pumping ethanol into that. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I'm gonna bring you here momentarily. We did end up getting the rehydrator, the dehydrator, the deep fryer, and the gas range. Right now, we have no access to natural gas I am aware of, so I'm gonna look into using the deep fryer. Place it right there, and we'll pop a conductive wire right in there. So we can start making squash fries, nom noms, fish tacos, and shellfish tempura. So we need tallow, sleet wheat, raw shellfish, pacu fillets, tallow, and sleet wheat, nosh tallow, and plume squash and tallow. So we are definitely going to start working towards that. We do need more tallow, which means we need some of those seals. And I also do want to get the mammoths and the plume squash farm a little bit higher. So I think I'm gonna put another farm right over here. Dig that. Dig those guys up. And I want an extra sized farm here. There we go. Place that guy there. That there with a gas pipe coming up and in. And I also want to worry about radiant piping, although I'd probably want to turn that into a hydroponic farm, wouldn't I? So if I cancel these, place in the hydroponic farm, and also potentially continue that way. You there, you there, you there. And then let's see, plumbing, liquid, all the way across. Easiest way from here, we drag it off of there. There we go. And we'll let them continue building that up. Food is decayed. Huh. It's not completely in a sterile environment. Okay. I mean, the fridge is barely being used. So let's up those to 6s just to make sure that everything in there is getting used or getting placed in there. This will be like a backup storage. We will work on squat. I need more tallow first. So let's see. I know I've had tallow. I just have to figure out where it was. Oh, we're 0 out of 0 right now. So the only way I know to get tallow is from these little seals. These little guys. So we are going to have to make a farm with them. Not really sure the best route of doing that. Unless we find an area that has a couple of the bonbon trees and just farm them. And I don't know if I have any pips alive to help. Got one right there. Okay. And we are starting to get some overheat damage. And this will probably start soon. Let's see. We're going to change you over to iron. It's from all this steam coming off of these rocks in here. It's actually hot enough to put a steam turbine if we so decide we want to. May not be a bad idea, but for now, we'll let them keep doing their thing. And also... I did that too high. Go, that'll fix it. And then we'll also run some power up there. There we go. Alright, back to watching, everyone. Okay, everybody, I have an idea of what we're gonna do now. We are gonna make a natural bonbon tree area. So, to figure out where, how much light do we get? Let's see, if we look at our star map, look here. Peak of 10,000 lux. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is deconstruct all of this. And then I want to dig out a big old gap. And let them go ahead and start doing that. And then we'll plant our bonbon trees as we can, because this will be a little bit of an adventure. So if I stick a manual airlock right there. Okay, so we ran into an issue here while working on the bonbon farm. Apparently they never rebuilt the power transformer. Miss Emily Crockett, I pumped it up to a 9 so we can get this little section working again and get these suits back and powered. So once she gets that back up and running, we will be good. And we want to put plume squash, plant, and copy all of those so they can start getting growing. And then we are going to fill that up with some mammoths. And then if we come up here and look, this is going to be the start to our bonbon tree farm. So what we're going to have to do is put bonbon seeds in here and hope that that little pip wild plants them into these spots. Because I don't feel like wasting that much snow. I don't even know how much snow we have. Let's see. We have 58 tons, 57.7 tons, but I'd rather not do that. Yeah, and I'm not really worried about them growing per se. And let's see, we are going to put a ladder like right there. And then along the outside. Emily Crockett, you need to learn to speed like bad. Come on, Emily, you got this. I believe in you. You got this, Emily Crockett. And you got your iron ore. Now you just have to go all the way down times 2 without dropping anything. Maestro, if you're hungry, go eat. We do have food, right? Water in there is officially up to 29.6. The ethanol coming out is negative 53.6 and coming back in at negative 40. So that cooling loop is definitely working. I want them sweeping all that. You'll be able to come in this way once we get everything done. We got the sleet wheat going in. So we can start working. We're already working on everything. Never mind. So pike apples are +1, frost buns are +2. Do need to start getting some better foods in though. And I'm really tempted to put in a steam turbine. I'm just not sure how you would do it. Heat it again. Let's swap those out for mesh tiles potentially. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Mesh tiles. Yeah, I was not expecting that to keep overheating so bad. I thought the iron would fix it, and Cinnabar should have just full on melted. And what's funny is it just immediately melts back down. Just can't lose those Atmos suit docks again. Come on guys, you got this. Definitely need to work on some athletics for everybody. But what's amazing is we still have idle dupes. Like, I don't get it at all. Or maybe for the time being, I just took that up into this loop. And then separate. Let's see if that helps. But we'll take a look up here. I'll tell you what, these guys can dig. They can dig. I do want to stick a little storage bin right there. And we'll stick all of the bonbon tree seeds in there. I'm hoping it doesn't get, yeah, it's starting to cool back down. Without having the water sitting on top of it, it's not as bad. And it shouldn't really pass right here because of those pipes that are, cold. Let's see. Bolesky's earning skills. Everyone's earning skills. And have we made any progress? No. Why would we? I'm not sure how we're gonna get all of his, food. I don't even think I know 4 different food types there that are +4. And we can rehook that for a little bit. We don't really need the polluted water, but we do need the, carbon dioxide gone. Can't wait to start working on some of this stuff. Really, I think that's going to be our best bet. So we get raw shellfish from a Sani shell. So poke shell malt. Let's see. To lime, lifespan crowded. Do we not get food from them, or is that part of it? Non-hostile, they thrive in water and eliminate germs from any liquid they inhabit. That's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That one drops that. So that's the only one that drops that. So we may have to find a way to cook some different types of food. Let's see. Put my door a little bit too low. That'll still work out. They may not be able to reach that one, but it's the snow anyway, so we'll be fine. Come on, zoom. There we go. I had my mouse in free roll mode. Still a little bit of overheat damage, but nowhere near as bad. Oxygen production is still looking really good. We are gonna have to figure out what to do with this polluted water at some point soon. So what turned into a Let's Dig It episode has also turned into a everything else episode. It's like no one's wanting to construct anything. Government, what are you doing? I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to get to you in time, bud. There you go. Come on, government. And you just go full on dig mode. Love it. There you go. Can bonbon trees live in anything? It can. -7. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just throw them in there. The only thing I have to worry about is the pit. Alright, let's go take a look and see what we have that has grown. Or been printed. Honestly, if we take on anyone else, I need builders. Pretty much builders. Agriculture, medicine, agriculture, food. But we do have a builder right here. So let's see. Who is going to be our next dude? Welcome to the colony, John Springer. Here we go. And you are going straight into construction, sir. There we go. Alpha Husky, you are kind of good where you're at right now, buddy. Fishing rod 2.0. Improve your carrying again. And then we'll start working you towards something. And Smitty, you are a doctor. Let's advance research you. I am also going to be working on... Where is that coat? Trying to make sure everyone's got a warm coat or something. There's Seesaw and D3. Alright, so I do want to rework everyone's priorities real quick. I want our diggers digging. So you are research and operating. Farming. Right here. Senjin. You have higher athletics. Your construction's good, so we're going to stick you on building priorities. Fishing rod. We are going to move you towards probably dig and build. 0 and 1. But I want you working on rocketry if we have it. Kierot. Athletics is not up there just yet, so we'll keep you on digging. Maestro, excavation, so digger. American government, construction and excavation, so I'll go boom and boom. Dexter is our supplier, but your excavation skill is kind of high too. We'll let you have everything. Crockett, excavation, but your athletics is not up there, so we need to get, you know what, hold on. I'm going to make a quick list of everybody that's not allowed to leave the base. I want at least 10 athletics before you leave the base. So Springer, we're going to work on your building. Death Eater, we are working on your construction. Emily Crockett, you are going to be digging. Dexter, this is going to slow down, but in the long run, it's going to be a lot better. Maestro, it'd be cool if you had something you could stick on the door. Here, Rod barely squeaks by. Senjin, Smitty, D3, Lucifer's good, Narcisso's good, Pileski's good. Most of these higher ones should be pretty good on it. Okay, wake my hand back up a little bit, fell asleep. Now we're gonna come down here to this door. So, under the bottom, John is not, Death Eater, actually, you know what? This is gonna be default. So, John's not, Death Eater's not, Emily's not, Dexter's not, American is not, Maestro is not, Pierre is not, Fishing Rod was, Sinjin was, Smitty was not, and D3 was not. And actually, I need to make sure they can come in no matter what. And then we're going to copy those settings. So we have this exit and this exit. And I want to switch that to there. And that should do it. So they should be allowed to come back in. They just won't be able to go out. Not until we get some more athletics in there. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then we will throw in some regular wires. Oh. Not wire bridges. Wire. There we go. We now have a home gym that every one of them can use. Gotta get that athletics way up there. So this episode will not be the episode of saving everybody. Germs are not budging. And let's see, you're still sucking up carbon dioxide. That's pretty much gone. We do have this guy. So, grain reel, I think it's gonna be you. So we'll wait for grain reel to get down there and sodium synthesize his brain real quick. We got some snazzy suits. Look at you go, grain reel. What do you get? What do you get? What do you get? More strength. Look at you go. Plus 10 strength. Okay. So that puts brain reel like way up there. We have 6, 5, 4, 5. So you're going to go on cycle 3. John Springer, welcome to cycle 3. And they are not... Yeah, I got too many things going for them to do all at once. And then once the steam starts kind of cooling back down, we'll be in better standings anyways. And we'll take a look at some skills. We do want to update... Actually, no, Pileski, we'll get you some exosuit training. Narcisso, you're already our best builder. Like, I don't know what else we can do for you. Grain reel. Let's get you a demo just so we have one more. Crockett. Yeah, we need your athletics up. Like, bad. But there's nothing that increases athletics, unfortunately. But if we go there, we get all the way to super hard digging. Lucifer. Yeah, we're good with you, Lucifer, for now. And Alpha, yeah, we're leaving you alone. Where's our new guy? John, where'd you go? Right there. I put you in construction. Oh, because you can't do research. Okay. Kind of knew what I was doing. But we do have a bunch of diamond. And once this research is done, we're going to have the glass forge. I think I might stick the glass forge in here. I'm not really sure yet. I know the glass forge takes a lot, like a lot of heat. Put that for now. Doing pretty good with plastic. We got 1,500 kilos or 1.5 tons. Bleach stone ice. I mean, we're getting there. Not really any progress made up here. It's because lack of construction workers that can come out into the real world. Our diggers are great. Construction needs help. So I might let them run for some cycles. Just make sure everything stays pretty copacetic. Where is all this coming from? I'm not really sure. But yeah, we'll let them keep doing their thing. I just cannot risk having these dupes going out with their horrible athletic skills. Lucifer, why are you digging? Or why are you running? Hey, you can come and go. Drop those all down to 3 so they are like guaranteed a lower priority. We got liquid carbon dioxide right there. Might be cooling this a little bit too much. Do -30. Yeah, because whoops. Didn't think that would be happening. Still doing good. We got 416 kilos of oxalate in there. Honestly, I might be able to switch over to a pure oxalate like farm. Right, so all of our food is doing good there, raw-wise. And that should be, yeah, refrigerated and sterile. It's not deep frozen yet. I would love to figure out how to do a deep freezer. I really would. So I'm gonna leave you guys here to watch any progress that gets made. There we go. Okay, everybody, welcome back. A new mutant seed has been discovered. So, let's see, how do we get to that easily? Gotta love ladders. And I want you, yeah. We had one right down here too. We'll throw a ladder over here to help them get across. So we got 2 different ones now. It's probably from this guy, because he is giving off radiation, which will mutate these, if I'm understanding that right. And we have an anti-entropy thermonullifier, and a decent source of hydrogen, so I mean, may not be a bad idea to attempt to cool down some of these areas. Honestly, may not be a bad idea. Run it over this way, cool some of this off, because that's getting a little spicy. Do we have oxygen pipes going that way? We do not. Hydrogen would be a bit of a pain to get over, but it would be doable. I love the temp difference there, just this zone. Okay, so take a look and see if any of our people have gotten to the point where they can leave. Negative. Negative. No. 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 They're getting closer though. And I do want to start working on food just a little bit more. I know we're starting to get the like souffle pancakes and the frost buns in there, but those are still works in progress. Would be a nice way to say that one. Copy that and drag that over so they get a little bit more food. I want to disable auto harvest on these. Anything else we want to do right now? We could give them a cool background for the gym. Let's see. If I was working in the gym, honestly, I kind of like the quantum circuit. Is it an appropriate use of resources? Eh, probably not. But it'll help with some construction skills and make it look purty. We like purty. Let's take a look at the blueprints. Okay, hold on. Pause that. There we go. Okay. I want to put this spicy tofu in the box. At like a 9. Before they eat that. Is that where you're going? Boop, boop, boop. Whee! Run, run, run. Look at you run. Alright, so we have 1 dropped in there. I don't know why they're not getting that done. He loved the food. Let's up those to 6. Up those to 6 just so we can get those done. Keep working on those, picking up the oxalates, yay. And it may not be a bad idea to start working on some transit tubes at some point soon, just to get them to the top and the bottom a little bit quicker. Get some bunker tile. I don't even think I have those unlocked yet, to be fully honest. Okay, so it takes 1.2 kilowatts of power, liquid output pipe, and duplicate operation. Outputs a high temperature liquid in the form of molten glass. So I may want to pop into this just to keep this cool. Alright, so let's see. If we go into refinement glass forge, stick you like in here somewhere. And then we have, I think, water going through there at 12.3. And we do have plenty of power down here, just need to tap into it. I mean, you're hardly being used. You're barely being used. I could pop in another heavy watt. And run that pretty much straight down to it. All right, let's try to get this guy unmapped. And run a ladder from there. And we'll start on working getting hydrogen down there. We'll use that to cool everything off. And we do have a geotuner, which we're not going to use just yet, and a gantry for rocketry. Let's see. Stores rad bolts. This may not be a bad way to go. Oxalite refinery, molecular forge, soda fountain, large canisters. I think I want to go towards the transit tubes first. Okay, and I also need to... I'm gonna run 2 ladders down. Well, 1 ladder down. And dig. And yes, I'm primarily using ladders for all of this because the stuff just falls down. Makes it a little bit nicer. I do want to run a gas bridge. Let's see, ventilation. I need a gas bridge. So I need you to you. And then let's see, what's gonna be our best way to run them over and back. Stick you there and there. And then I want insulated from here to here, to here to here. And then from here, we'll run it the whole way down into here. I gotta remember how this works, because I know it just takes straight hydrogen in, but I don't remember if I need a secondary gas water pipe coming out. And if that is the case, I could do something. Yeah, we'll figure that one out. But I'm going to let them keep running and doing stuff off screen. I'm going to keep recording. I just need to get those athletics up and get some of the digging done and building. Like right here, they're finally making some progress. I want Bamis and Bamides at a cap of 8. So let them keep doing their thing. Those guys are good. Egg crackers at a 5. These should all be 6s. I don't know why we have extras. I really don't. So if we go to... It might just be because of the distance of everything. But in any case, they'll just die off in here and we'll get some meat from it. If nothing else. Alright, so yeah, unless anything fancy happens, I'll see you all next time. Stay froggy.